Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
I got my baby girl coming in, you know. But what's up, baby? Welcome back to the show, the final show of the night. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in earlier. But now I got a guest on the show. I finally got someone in the show. My brother, Matt Barron from the Paranormal Consultant. He's here tonight. We're going to be talking about some serious issues tonight. So, you know, guys, tune in, hold on tight, strap your boots, throw on your vest, throw on your gear, and get your gear. All right, because we're about to bring it. Okay, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in and supporting the show, supporting my show, supporting the paranormal shows, and everyone else around the world. So right now, I do have my guest here, Matt, on my panel. I'm going to bring him on here, and we're going to talk some things that he want to talk about. So people, you guys are welcome to, you know, comment and say your opinion if you have an opinion, and we'll go from there. Too cool for Bonchi. Bonchi, what's up, Bonchi? So please welcome my brother, Matt Barron, to the show, folks.
What's up, everybody?
What is the vibes? What's the vibes?
What's good, brother? What's up, Banshee?
Hey, Banshee's in the building. You know,
Love
that's
Banshee.
the only Banshee I know that got no wheels and no motor. Okay?
Truth.
That's
Truth.
That's a walking Banshee.
Oh, man, I love Banshee. Love Banshee.
Yeah.
Always
What's
support.
up? Thank you. So, Matt, thank you for coming on the show. I know you're a busy guy. You're running so many things because your site, you're helping out with Global Ghost Hunt. You're with Parapost Network. Like, you're doing so much, and that can be stressing.
Yeah.
You know, that can cause a mental health issue here. Okay, so that is actually our topic today, is talking about mental health. And Matt reached out to me, spoke to me, and said he wanted to talk to me about that, you know, do a show, and I agreed to it. So here we are. So, Matt, I'm pretty sure people know who you are. You know, you've been doing this for a while, and you're doing a great job at it. So tell us today why we're here.
Well, first, brother, because of you.
Thank you.
You too, Banshee. Much love. And, you know, you did a show a couple weeks back. And you started talking about mental health. You started talking about stuff that you've been through,
Right.
stuff that other people have been through, all the struggles, you know, growing up on the streets. And, you know, you said, I know streets. I am streets. And, you know, I semi understand. I won't say I completely understand, but, you know, I've lived out in San Diego for 9 years. You know, I saw the streets, you know, I walked it, I hit it, and I wasn't like, you know, anything illegal, but, you know, my job had me hitting the streets.
Right.
And I was in those areas,
Right.
and I saw the struggle and the pain and the hustle, and it ain't easy. It's tough.
It's sure
tough. And, you know, I see a lot of these people, you know, going through so much stuff, and, you know, it hurts because I know what they're feeling. They feel alone. They feel, you know, isolated. They have thousands of people around them, like say you and I. Right. You know, we got a lot of great people around us. Yes. But when you get into that mental state, you're alone. you're by yourself.
Pretty much.
And I personally wanted to come on and just talk to you about it, because there's some things that I've been through that not a lot of people know that I've been through.
Right.
And you and I spoke about this. It was actually that phone call we had. For those of you watching, Victor and I, my brother, we talk a lot. We talk not every day, but we talk a lot. Always on the same page. Mm-hmm. And if you know me from Parapost, Global Ghost Hunter, my stuff, I get ideas. And when I get ideas, thumbs up. But but you gave me that idea, and it wasn't an idea that was for any other reason besides helping.
Right.
You inspired me, brother. So first of all, to you, huge props. Huge props. It's not easy. It's not easy to talk about.
Right.
I don't know your story completely.
Right.
There's Angie and Shane. What's up from Outer Realms? You guys need to check them out. They're cool. Cool people.
Awesome.
Really cool people. But for me, for example, and brother, you know me, you see me do the shows.
Yeah.
I'm a huge advocate of mental health.
Yes.
Especially in the paranormal. Like, people see the shows, they think, oh, it's cool, it's this and that. But the reality is we deal with death every time we go out.
Yes.
Every time we go out, we're dealing with death right then and there. And it hits home. That's something we deal with.
Right.
We deal with death on a daily basis. Anytime we're behind these computers or cameras or whatever, the reality is we're on death's door. And it can take a very, very mental strain on us. And absolutely, Vanjie, 100%. And to me, you have to take care of your mental state. You have to, and just like Victor, brother, we were talking about, like, you were doing your read tonight, right?
Yeah.
If you're not 100% into it, it's going to be shit. It's not even worth doing. Just like with the shows. If you're not 100%, why do the show?
Right.
So, what most people don't know about me is I've been there. I've been on that cusp of ending it. I had a marriage, and that with a woman that I loved, gave this woman everything I could, and then some. Went out, was in the military, was in Thailand, came home to find out that she was trying to get with my best friend here in Pennsylvania from San Diego. She was going to go home and start dating and doing some things. That hurt. So
wait, so your friend dated your ex-girlfriend is what you're saying?
My ex-wife basically tried to get with my best friend while I was in Thailand.
Okay, so
in the military.
Let me ask you this: why do you think that was?
Well, obviously, I wasn't enough. That's what I said to myself at first.
Okay, well, wait there. You're not enough. You're thinking that into yourself, right?
Yep.
But you're working. You're bringing food to the table. Mm-hmm. You try to comfort her as much as you can. Mm-hmm. You're giving her love. I don't know if you had any children with her, but if you did, you're probably taking care of the children.
Nah, luckily.
Okay. But you gave her all your time. You was faithful to her at the time. Mm-hmm. And I say this because I hear women saying all the time, I want a man that's responsible. I want a man that works. I want a man to do this and that. Okay, now you got that man. Why are your eyes on someone else? If this guy is fulfilling what you want.
And see, that was the question. That was my big question. I thought it was me.
So why wasn't she satisfied?
I don't know.
And those are questions that we ask as men, because I said earlier, would you date a girl that works at Burger King?
Yeah.
Does it matter if she's making 100,000 or 40,000 a year?
No.
What would matter to you from her?
Honestly, just like with my wife, the personality, the connection. Can she be my best friend? Can she support me no matter what, good and bad?
Right.
You know, is she going to be there for me? Do I trust her? Can I trust her with my life? And now that I have my daughter, do I trust her with my daughter?
Right.
You know, is she one of the ones that, I gotta, who's she talking to on her phone?
Right.
Or is she really at work? I never ask those questions with her, with the
That's
wicked queen. Never.
because you know what you have.
Exactly.
Because you trust her. She
Exactly.
hasn't given you any reason for you to think different.
Nope.
And that's a great point that I wanted to make earlier when I was speaking. I'm glad I'm talking to you because I'm asking you a person face to face on why. And and I say this because all men ain't the same, all women ain't the same.
No.
But you're in a relationship, and I take my hat off to you, and because you found your true love. My hand I haven't. I've been having a bad bunch of women that I thought were good, and they weren't. Maybe they saw something in me that they thought they can, I don't know, take advantage or get from me at the point, because I love to dress nice. I wear nice clothes. I'm always looking sharp. I
Yeah.
drive a nice car, and stuff like that. So I don't know, when women look at me, what are they looking for? Is it me, or is it what they think I have that they can, you know, um, take advantage of, or think that they can get? And this is why I'm single. And single of choice. I mean, I know a lot of women, and I talk to a lot of women, but I don't engage to them. Like, say an example, I see a nice, pretty girl, right? And I think that she's attractive. I won't say nothing to her unless I know that she's attracted to me.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she has to give me some type of hint that she's interested. Because if she's not interested, I'm not even going to waste her time or my time. And that's just the way I do my thing. Because back in the days, I used to just walk up to the girl, say, "Hey, baby, what's your name? I think you're pretty. Can I buy you a drink? Can I take you out to dinner?" I was flourishing them with stuff,
Yeah.
and I wasn't taking my time to really get to know the individual. And at first, everything was cool, nice and dandy. We go to dinner, we eat, everything was good. But as we started getting more serious and started spending more time together, then I started to figure her out. I started watching her movements, her patience towards me, how she would act when she was on the phone. And I just seen some stuff that I didn't agree to, and things that I wouldn't do to her that she was doing. So right there, I just cut it. I didn't give it
Yeah.
a chance to even for her to say, "Hey, I'm in love with you," or for me to say, "I'm in love with you." I just cut it up slowly. I just started distancing myself, started calling her less, and not even going out with her like I used to. And I just departed myself slowly
Yeah.
because of the things that I've been through in the past and seen. I don't want to go through that no more. So,
Well, one thing I learned, brother, and each relationship is different. Each
yes,
one, it may seem the same, but it's not. There's always a different variable to it. I'll keep using the Wicked Queen for example, because we all want to date and be with someone who appreciates us, who men or women, we want to have somebody there for us. We want a best friend. And after my relationship with my daughter's mom, I fell into the same trap. What did I do? So finally it got to the point where I just said, you know what? Screw this. I'm doing me. I'm doing that. I'm doing what I want to do. And oddly enough, and I've said this before, the paranormal field by itself should not be used as a dating service. That you don't do that. That's a no. That's a no. Don't do that.
right.
But I met the Wicked Queen in a cemetery during an investigation.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Which, by the way, if anybody knows, she will be proud to admit she freaking hated me. She hated me.
Hate.
But
It's exacting.
but you know what's funny though is that hatred led us to where we're at today because of her best friend.
Right.
I worked with him, and he stuck up for me. He said, "No, you got to give him a chance."
Right.
And she's become. We started out as friends, and that's where it started to build. And so I say to anybody out there, find your best friend. Don't find your partner. Don't find your lover. Don't find your
It
end
has
all
to
to end all.
yeah, you have to
Find your best
be,
friend.
yes, and Angie and Shane here
It's
says material shouldn't matter. True love has no boundaries. And I
absolutely
get that. I get that. But not everybody, like Matt said, is the same.
yeah.
A lot of women are not there for true love. They're there for material things, and that's what us men have to figure out. Are you there for me, or you're there for what I can give you?
Yeah,
You
people,
know,
you know what? It shouldn't matter what your wallet size is. You know what I mean?
right,
Like,
right,
screw the zeros. It's and trust me, there's women out there that are just like that, and there's men out there that are like that.
right.
They want
See,
people to take care of them.
I don't. Who are we to judge, right? Who are we to judge? I don't judge a woman for anything. If I'm attracted to a woman, I don't care what her bankroll is. I'm worried about what my bankroll is. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm not looking for your bankroll. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for honesty. I'm looking for passion. I'm looking for someone that for a best friend, for someone to actually love me conditionally,
yep.
not because they see me driving a nice car, nice clothes. I'm always sharp. Not that. That's out the window. And it's been hard for me, Matt, to find a best friend, for me to find that right woman. um I've always got my antennas up, and it's hard, and like, Angie said, material things don't matter, but it does for some women. I don't know why, because some women, like you did, have the beautiful house, the
Mhm.
all the best cars, the fashionable stuff, everything that they want,
Mhm.
and they still go out and cheat.
Yep.
So it confuses me. You hear some women in shows that say, "Well, I'm looking for a man that respects me, that can do this and that, you know, and makes good money." Okay, now you got him. You have that guy.
Mhm.
6 months later, now you're looking somewhere else. So you're not satisfied. What are you looking for? So
See,
that confuses me.
that, that
It
that's
truly
easy, brother.
confuses me.
No, that's easy. That's immaturity. That's laziness. That's what
Okay,
that is.
so I just learned to be alone. I don't, and it's I like being alone, but it's stressful, Matt, because sometimes I need someone I want to talk to, someone I can cuddle with, someone that
No,
I can
I
say,
get
hey, mommy, I'm not feeling too good today. Give me some encouragement, or let's go out for dinner. Let's go talk. Let's go for a walk. Sometimes you need that.
what's
And
IG doing? What's IG up to?
IG, he good. He's working.
I- but no, in all seriousness, though, brother, here's the thing. I I found the Wicked Queen when in all seriousness, stopped looking.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, I
I just
stopped.
stopped.
I listen. I stopped a long time ago. What This is what I say, Matt. The woman that's going to come into my life is going to be put there by God,
Yep.
right? I gave up. I gave up looking. I gave up searching. If a girl says hi to me, I say hi to her. She says, you want to eat something? I say, sure, let's go eat. But as far as me saying anything to as relationship type wise, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I can say,
See,
hey, I think you're attractive. But if she doesn't show me interest, if she doesn't show me that she's willing to take that chance, then I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit back, regardless of how beautiful she is or what she got going on. If I don't see that, I do not I do not proceed. I just fall back
See
because I don't. Yeah.
what you need, and not you need, bro. I don't want
I
to put it
need.
that way. I don't know. But what my suggestion would be, there we go. That's a little bit better.
Okay.
But find yourself that
Hey.
friend. I mean, if there's someone who's attractive or good looking, great, have at it. But instead of saying like, let's go to eat at like this restaurant, let's go to a bar. Let's go to a bar. Let's hang out, play darts, play some pool. Let's do things that you and your boys would do. Like, what would you do? Like, he's got us on Bluetooth.
I bet he does.
But he better. But no, like, find that friendship. Find someone that you can go with, out with your boys with. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing that I did. Like Mackenzie, the Wicked Queen. We can go out to the bar. We just gone out to the bar and just hung out, and there was no pressure to it. That's how we started. We went out, got something. Like I think we went to like McDonald's or something like that. We just went through a drive-through, grabbed something to eat real quick because we both got out of work. Went to a bar and just chilled. No pressure, no nothing. Let it develop on its own. If it develops, great. If it doesn't, who gives a shit? You still have a good friend.
Right. I just think
she knows.
Yeah, I just think that some women are high maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
They're high maintenance, and I mean, and that's okay, because everybody should have the right to want what they want in their life. But my thing is this: if you get what you want in life and you have everything, why screw that up?
That's a big question.
Why screw it up? You got the husband you wanted. He may not have all the money in the world, but he treats you nice. He treats you like a princess. He tells you he loves you. He's warm. He's cuddling. He's everything.
No.
The only thing he doesn't have that he's rich. And I'd rather have a woman that has those qualities than to be filthy rich.
Yep. Quality over quantity.
Money, right? The money ain't gonna give me what I want.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
it's
you're
not
right. And here's the thing: like, a lot of the mental health comes from your past, things that you go through. Speaking of IG,
what's up, baby?
There he is. But we get hurt. We get hurt from our past, whether it's relationship or otherwise.
Yes.
So it makes us gun shy. It makes us a little nervous about things. You know what? To be honest with you, like, well, they're harder to find.
Yeah, you see what Brian. They're harder to find, Brian. Now it's like a needle in a haystack. Back when we was growing up, it was easy to find. But we was too busy working the streets,
Playing. You playing. but no, like, and one thing that I learned, and I really sat back and looked at this a couple weeks ago, actually. No, absolutely, Alan. I'm right there. What I found is that everything that has happened to me, every relationship, every struggle, everything I've been through has led me to this point. If it wasn't for my ex doing what she did, me going through all that hard stuff, I would never found the girl after her. And then I would have never found that on the next one. Then I would have never found the next one. And everything that has led me to the Wicked Queen. And now I can actually say I have my best friend.
That's it.
I'm married to my best friend.
That's awesome.
Excuse me.
That's
awesome. We're all going through that. It's people say life's a race. No, it's not. Life's not a race. No, who wants to race to the finish? Just ride it. It's a slide. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. And the bottom line is whether. Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Alan? See a lot of new people in the room. This is cool.
Yeah, Alan. Hi, Alan.
But no, brother. Like, the same thing with you. You like you said, you're a good-looking guy.
Thanks.
You always look good. You got a great personality.
Yep.
You're honest. You're one of the best guys I know.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
you know what? If somebody doesn't want to be with you, fuck them. They don't deserve to be with you.
Right.
End of story.
Right. And not that I'm better than anybody. I just been through a lot in my life with with women that now I'm patient. I'm gonna wait for the right woman. I'm not gonna do what I used to do. I'm a lay back. Like I said, if God has the woman for me, she's gonna come. And if he don't, if my life is to be the way I am now because I have things to do, work for God, that I gotta work for God, then so be it. You know what I mean? I'm okay with being alone. Don't get it twisted. I'm not dying because I'm alone. I'm alone because I want to be alone because I'm just done with all the crap. But yes, I would love to have someone, a best friend, someone to talk to and lay down with and share my love with, and be warm with. But because right now, I just can't give that to just any woman. I've done it in the past, and it's been backfired on me, and you know, uh, and let me tell you, Matt, back in the days when I was doing my thing, like I was right, like I was up, like I was really up, and like I could have had any girl I wanted, and I did have girls, but the girl I had at the time, you know, she met me while I was in the game. So,
Oh,
she saw the cars, she saw all the cars, she saw the bikes and everything else I had. So I wasn't sure if it was the material things that caught her eye or was it just me. Um, but I got to know her and she was a good woman. She was good. She was good to me. I screwed that up because I was so caught up into the streets that I felt like I needed more. I don't know why.
hmm.
And it's funny, like because they were coming at me like
Well,
like
that's the game, though, brother. You know as
and,
well
and
as I do.
yeah and we got into our little arguments here and there, but
Hmm.
I screwed that last relationship. I take full responsibility for that. She was a great woman, she was there for me. She did anything for me just like I did for her. But along the way, you know, um, I guess she just felt like she wanted to move on, and she, and I respect her for that because she sat down. She said, "Hey, listen, this is not working. I wanna move on with my life." And I said, "Hey, I respect you for that.
Yep.
You can leave whenever you feel you want to move on. You just tell me you can go. I mean, I'm okay with that because if I can't keep you happy, then it someone else can. If someone else can make you feel the one you want to feel, and I can't do it, then I'm all right with that because I want the best for you. I want you to have a good man. If I'm not that good guy that you think that I am, then I'm okay with it.
I like I said, brother. It's all lessons. We all learn. We all learn from the past, and you know, just the fact that you can sit there and accept that and respect yourself for that, and you understand that you messed up, that already speaks volumes.
Right,
You know your mistakes,
right,
and you know not to do them again. No matter
exactly.
what it is.
Right,
I'm not saying I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not. I am not like I'm surprised the Wicked Queen still tolerates my ass. But the fact is they weren't right for me,
right,
and
right,
they weren't right for me at the time. Like I made some mistakes. I won't lie. I made some mistakes in my past, but you know what? That right then and there, that wasn't the right time for me. All my past relationships, like when I so here's how messed up it was, man. So no lie. When I came back from Thailand and I saw what was going on, I told her, I said, listen, we got two options here. A, because it was right around her birthday. I said, A, we go to counseling, we get this worked out, we spend your birthday doing whatever you want to do. No arguing, no fighting. I'll just do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. I was
right.
like, I'll pay for everything, we'll take care of it. And I said, or the other option, you go home and you don't come back. And she said flat out, she said, I want to be with people who actually love and respect me. 45 minutes later, she had her boarding pass. And it was at the airport. 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, and even even my next relationship, I thought it was good. I thought it was good, but she wasn't in it. She had her own agenda. She didn't care about me.
Right.
She cared about hers and what she got going on. I spent $300 on seafood. It's for a seafood dinner. She loves seafood. I spent $300 on seafood for her dinner. She went out with her friend. She knew exactly what I was doing. She knew I was cooking for her. She just up and left me. I wasn't even invited along. You know, and and no lie, after that, brother, is when I almost tried to kill myself twice. Second time. The first time was with my ex-wife. Like I was right there, ready to go.
Okay, wait right there. And I'm glad you said that, because I said that earlier. Women, you do not know how bad you girls can hurt a man, where a guy can commit suicide, because we fall in love too, and we love hard. You know, men, we love hard. We, you know, when we say we love you, we actually do. You may not think it does, but we do. And we do anything for, you know, to keep that relationship going. You know, but you women say things and do things to men that drive men to the edge. And if you're not going to come or get into a relationship to respect your man, to do what you need to do as a woman, don't get into the relationship. Don't waste someone else's time, or, you know.
And that's both ways on that one, brother, too. You know, if somebody takes the time and energy to really think about it and say that they love you and they care about you, like even with you and me, brother, how many times I said, man, I love you, man. I love you like a brother.
All the time.
You know I mean it. You know I mean it.
I know. And you just don't mean it. You show it. It's not just your words. You show it. You know, when I need you, you're there. You never say no. If you can't do it, you say, Vic, I can't do it right now, but I'll get back at. We keep the communication going, and that's,
you know, that's the thing. Like relationships, friendships, you know, relationships, marriages, whatever. It's a team thing. It is a team effort. It takes both people, and like I haven't shared this, by the way, on anybody's show. This is a Don Vic exclusive. but no, like I was there. I had that belt around my neck. I had the knife in my hand. You know, I was there.
Okay. Tell me, when you was there. Okay, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to kind of know what mindset you was at that point, and why. What drove you to that point?
Well, after I took, so the first time was the belt. I tried to hang myself. Okay. I actually, and again, I haven't said this in public at all, besides my therapist, and I'm dead serious. I've never said this out loud. I took her to the airport. I said, peace. Say goodbye to the dog. I cared more about the dog leaving than her. Not even playing.
Dogs are faithful. Dogs are faithful. Dogs are faithful.
I love that dog. And I laughed all the way home. I laughed. I was so excited. I was like starting my new life, blah, blah, blah. And then I got home, and then reality hit me. And back then, I didn't have the mental tips and tricks that I know now. Right. I knew one thing and one thing only: military. Right. My mission failed. And I started beating myself up for it. And I was at that point where it's like, you know, I messed this up. I don't deserve anybody. I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve anything. And I wanted to take it all away. And obviously I can't just say to the military, peace out. You know, I can't just walk away.
Right.
And I thought, how can I get myself out of this? How can I get myself to that point where I don't feel this. I don't feel the emptiness. I don't feel the hurt. I don't feel the failure. I don't feel all of this crap that I'm feeling. And some voice or idea in my head said, just end it. You can't go through it if you're not around. This was pre-paranormal. It's like, you have your faith. And I'm ashamed to say I use my faith as a scapegoat. I was like, I have my faith. I know I'm going to heaven. I know I am. I'm a believer. Might as well go now. And I'll never forget it. I took my belt, wrapped it around my neck, took the other one, put it on the handrail to the stairs, and I was just going to slide and just go.
So the cause of that was a result of the breakup?
I think it was the final straw. Because we did have our arguments. We did have, our issues. It was weird. Like, and I'm just going to say this on record. I respect my ex-wife. I really do. She's been through a lot. She's really made something of herself, and I'm proud of her. Proud of what she's done with her life.
Right.
Since me. But when I first met her, it was the whole high school sweetheart story. And she was a good old girl, good old country girl here from PA, you know what I mean? Real down to earth, chill. She got out to California and turned into a California girl. And they don't play.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Guns in the air.
Yeah, they don't play. Those Cali girls, they don't play, folks. But I respect them just for my own safety. I respect them. But she wanted more and more and more. So all those years of being put down, I'm not good enough. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It was always my fault. Right. And I think all of it in my head came to that point when I was right there, and I finally decided, you know what? She's right. I accepted that. I accepted that everything she said about me was the truth. I wasn't enough. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't this. I wasn't that. It's my fault for this. It's my fault for that. And I thought, well, then I'm just a burden on people. So, screw it.
So how long was she saying, how long prior to you wanting to hurt yourself was she saying this?
Probably about 4 or 5 months after we moved out. She moved out to San Diego. So it was probably about a good 2 years, 3 years.
So everything was good when you first got with her. How long was you with her?
I want to say about, in total, 6 years, 5, 6 years. It wasn't long.
So in 6 years, you wasn't good enough, but you was good enough for the first 6 years. You was good.
I was young and stupid. Like I said, it was one of those fairy tale, high school. I'm in love with you. We'll be together forever. And you know what? Like, I even proposed to her. Even the proposal was odd. I proposed to her at boot camp, like at the graduation. I proposed to her there. And we went out that day and picked out a ring. Like, we got some time to go spend with our families and whatnot. So we went to the mall, picked out a ring, and it was an expensive freaking ring. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
And the only way the military would have moved her out is if we were married. So after I graduated, my A school is what it calls, where I learned how to do my job.
Right. Came
home and did the little JOP thing, went to the courthouse, got married. So I applied. She got flown out. Everything was great. The first day was kind of weird. First day there was a shooting, a drug-related shooting in San Diego. The first day out, I literally picked her up from the airport, went to Walmart, and somebody got shot in the parking lot. Right. I just said, "Welcome to San Diego."
that is crazy.
But yeah, I think it was just over time. Over time, it just got me. So it was. I don't remember if the handrail broke, the belt broke, or I got control of myself. But something happened. I kind of blacked out between the point of having it around my neck and I remember just seeing it on the ground. But something happened to where I wasn't wearing it. So then that's when I decided I need to get help. So I told one of my petty officers, who was my supervisors, and I said, look, I'm not going to get into it, but I want to talk to somebody. I want to talk to a therapist. And I refused to get into it because if I would have said something, that would have been career ending. And which I think is odd that you have to, that's career ending for a military member. That should be something else. Just that's mental health.
Right.
But either way, so I talked with some people, got a little bit of counseling. I didn't really take it too serious, which you would assume I would, but I didn't. I was stubborn.
Right.
I am the complete opposite of what I used to be. If I could go back and see that Matt, I would have kicked his fucking ass. I don't mean to cuss on your show, brother, but I would have kicked his ass.
Okay. Yeah, Matt. It's Matt.
I would have tore him up. Somebody bumps into me at Walmart, I would have beat the crap out of him right there. I would have grabbed a hold. That's how much of a hair trigger I had. Somebody look at me weird. Screw it. You're done. I will hurt somebody. Like, I had a very bad temper after all this. So then I met my ex after that. And again, gave her everything I wanted. Everything she wanted, anything she needed, taken care of. Done. She was even in the military. So I figured, you know what? She'd understand where I'm coming from.
Right. But she didn't.
Nope. And the night I told you about, her birthday, and she just up and left me. That's where the little voice, it's you. He was back.
So basically she felt like she wanted more.
She just, I wouldn't say needed more or wanted more. It was more, just push it to the side. She
just didn't want the relationship then.
I don't know. I never got a clear answer. I never got closure for that.
Thinks there must have been someone else?
I don't know. I know she wasn't. I know she wasn't seeing anybody. I know that for a fact. Right. Because we worked in the same base. So I know she wasn't with anybody because any of my boys would have said something. Right. But
wait a minute. Women are really sneaky. We the screw ups, we get caught all the damn time. Women are cheating, they don't get caught till like after you be like, oh man, you was with this guy. Well.
Oh no, I found
unless they're really sloppy.
I had some ones that were really dumb. So trust me, I've seen both sides of that one. But no, we all knew basically the same people. And it was just one day, just a light switch. Just, I'm done with you. Yeah. And actually, the night of her birthday, I spent all that money. Not really who. Right now, we're just kind of picking on some of my exes.
Talking about mental health and how certain things can screw up an individual mentally by doing, physically viewable, verbal, and how people react to it, and they just feel dysfunctional because of the stuff that they're going through.
That's a great way of putting it. That is an absolute great way of putting it.
Okay,
I love it.
That's what we're talking about, Courtney. And you know what, Courtney was going through some stuff to her at one point where she hit rock bottom, and and she bounced back. She, and she thought she couldn't make it, and she bounced. And she used to call me, say, Victor, this, and I used to always give her advice, say, you got this. You're better than that. You don't need nobody in your life to move forward. You got this. And, I don't know if what I was telling her, she was recording it and using it to her advantage, but, she bounced back. She bounced back from the darkness place she was, and I'm sure she was stressed out, because that's all she knew.
Yeah.
But that's just to show you how you can bounce back from negative relationships, and still do you and do better. So Courtney, I just want to say here personally that I'm proud that you bounced back. I'm glad that you're back, and you're beautiful as ever.
I agree. I agree 100% with you, brother. And Courtney, I know you and I haven't really spoken too much, but when we do interact, you're a great person. I have nothing negative to say about you at all,
She's
at
awesome.
all.
I love me
And
some. I love me some
just
Courtney.
just like everybody in these chats, everybody in our chats, this is why it is so important to talk about mental health because yeah, it's easy to troll people. It's easy to come on and say, you know what, I don't like, this or that. You know what? But you never think about what you're actually doing.
Mm,
It may not show, but I mean, like you and I have had a private conversation. It hurts. Some of the things that are said and are done, whether in the paranormal field, in the acting world, even MMA, it takes a huge mental toll,
hmm
whether it shows or not. And
Right.
psychological warfare to me is the most dangerous. Screw nuclear warfare, screw, hitting, getting physical with people, screw that. That stuff will heal. Got nothing but love for you, Courtney. But the
Love you too.
psychological damage that you can do to somebody is 10 times worse than anything you can physically do.
Yeah.
Bones will heal, bruises will heal, you will get scars. But you know what? That mental damage will last forever.
For real. Smack me, throw me down the stairs, stab me, shoot me, but do not play with my mind.
Mm.
The worst two things that hurt is the heart and the mental stuff that you have in your mind that people talking you down and say you're not good enough. That sticks to your mind, man. Like you really start going home and be like, am I not good enough? What am I doing wrong? And
Now,
then now you're trying to figure yourself out when you had already figured yourself out. Now because she said certain things, now you're like, wait, am I really who I think I am, or what's going on here? And
now,
your
now,
mind starts running.
now here, I'm going to flip this on you. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
So I love, like I said, I love everybody who's supportive and positive, and I try to be as positive and helping for to everybody and anybody. But let me tell you something. I love everybody in this field, but if you say or do anything negative towards me or the people that I care about, you can F right off. I don't care who you are. I will drop you so quick. And you know what? I won't lose any sleep over it. The thing is, folks, is if you're going through something, the first person that you need to look at is yourself.
Yes.
Take a step and look at yourself. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, did I do this? And if it's a yes, how do I fix this? And if it's a no, then why stress over it? This is why when you come on shows, when you do anything in our field or even in life, give it 100%. Do it with passion. Do it for love. Do it for what you want for you. Screw everybody else. I love my wife to death. And she's heard me say this numerous times. And if she was right here, she would agree with me. And then probably smack me. But that's just her. I love this woman to death. She is my best friend. But if we wake up tomorrow and she says, you know what? I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to be in a relationship. I'll go, all right, give me 10 more minutes and I'll start packing and I'll roll over. I don't care. I'm tired of looking out for everybody else. I'm going to take care of me.
Right.
And I'm going to promote positivity. I'm going to promote love. I'm going to promote, the passion that I have for what I do. And I'm not just talking paranormal.
Right.
I'm talking everything. Like stuff like this with you, brother. This is why the mental health stuff to me is so important because it's not just the paranormal, it's everything.
It's everything. Yeah. Anything that's negative, man, can take anybody off. And
if somebody's negative to you people, tell them where to go.
yeah.
Tell them to go to somebody else.
Yeah. Don't hang around that negativity.
No.
That's why I have a lot of friends, all my friends on social media and out of town. I don't hang with nobody in my city. I don't look for friends. I stay to myself because I already been through it. I've been through the BS.
Yep.
I know when the scams and the lies are all coming. So I stay away from that. I stick to myself. I do what I need to do. And along my journey, if I can help someone that deserve the help, I'm gonna help them because that's just who I am. But I'm not stopping my life for nobody. I'm not stopping my career for nobody.
Nope.
If if you want to ride this ride with me, this journey, then jump along. You know, the minute you do something that you ain't supposed to say something, then you're off the ship.
Yep. I'll throw your ass overboard.
Yeah, man, because we're at the age now where we don't got time to be playing with nobody.
No.
And if you haven't fulfilled your career, then you still got a lot of work to do. You don't need no one in your way telling you you did this, you did that, or you're not good enough. You don't need that negativity while you're trying to work on your career. And I just don't know. But a lot of people stop doing what they want to do because of their partner not wanting them to do it, or you're not spending enough time with me. You're over here. You're over here.
You said something very, very, very important, brother. Very important that I want a lot of people to hear.
Okay.
You don't need anybody.
You don't really.
You want people. There's a huge difference. It's
yes,
like,
there is.
like check this out. And I know this is kind of like weird, but just hear me out, guys. Cigarette. Do I need it? No. Do I want one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I smoke.
Right.
I don't need it. I will still live if I don't have this.
Right.
And it's the same way with people. It's the same way with people around me and, these communities that we build. Do I need people? No. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. And you're 100% right. If you're there for positivity and you're my friend, my actual friend, and you want to, make our world a better place, let's go. Let's have some fun with this. Let's have the best time that we can have. Let's make great memories. Let's have a great time. And you know what? All these people, these trolls and these people that come in and try to tear you down, screw them. They don't control your life. You do. It's your life. Live it. And you keep people who are supportive of that. That's what you need. You need people that are positive. You need positivity. Screw the negative. You're better than that. End of story.
Right. Courtney's saying some things there that are important as well. Even these places when you're in situations like Courtney was, and you get to go to these places, facilities where you're supposed to go there so they can make you better. A lot of those places they make you worse, and they put you under so much medication, you just be stressed the hell out, and a lot of things happen in these places, man, that people should talk about, Look, she said, I have been held down by five people and gotten a short force. See, those are things that people need to talk about, because some of these facilities, people don't know what's going on in these places.
Mm-hmm.
Just like homes for old folks, that they put their parents in these facilities and thinking that these people are taking them. Man, I seen stuff that was really bad. I done seen places where I went to see certain people, and I seen people with bruises, black eyes. I'm like, how this old man get a black eye or bruise like that when he can barely walk? Things start thinking, we ain't stupid, but you start thinking like, hey, what's going on in this facility?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked in nursing homes before, and rehabilitation centers and stuff like that, and assisted living. And to be honest with you, luckily the one I was at was pretty good, but I have seen some patients and residents, hurt themselves. And to me, it's like you should take a little bit extra measure to help with that. You know what I mean? I know some of it, they start losing it, but you're right, though. There are facilities out there that just treat you like animals, and that's what they get. They get animals.
Yeah. So how can you go somewhere to try to get better when the people that are supposed to be helping you are just as worse as you are?
Or have bigger problems.
Yeah,
do the research. I've actually I'd already told the Wicked Queen, whenever it's my time to go in a home, be ready. You're going to be getting a lot of phone calls. I will make them earn every freaking dollar of that paycheck. But no, like, go check it out. Go talk to some of the people there. Go talk to the residents. And in all honesty, like, if you have a mental issue, like if you have anything, there are suicide hotlines available all the time.
Yes, all the time.
There are, go to the hospital first, see what they can do for you. The emergency department does have some, mental health people available. They have psychiatrists available. And you know what? Sometimes you don't even need that. Look in your hometown. Just find a hometown, mom and pop place that has no affiliation with a big hospital. Go check them out. But go just talk. One session.
Yeah.
Just talk. And just find one that you like. Like my daughter has sees a doctor all the time. She goes to sees a psychiatrist.
Right.
She's a great psychiatrist, great child psychiatrist. I like her. She's good. But there you go. 988. But the most important thing though, if you want the cheapest route, get involved with your community. And what I mean is our community that Vic and I are a part of, and my brother here. Yeah. There's always somebody here to talk to.
Yeah, we here. Me, Matt, I'm all open, and if I can help you, we're gonna help you. That's what we do. We ain't perfect, but we're gonna give you the best advice that we can. And if we can't give you a good advice, we're gonna send you to someone that can help you. Definitely.
Yeah. And Victor and I don't judge. Whatever. I could tell you stuff that you want to hear some embarrassing shit? I got plenty of it. That's why, like, a lot of these, like, the negativity, they're like, oh, well, I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you worse stories.
Yeah.
You want to rag on me? I'll tell you something even worse. Right. I got plenty.
My thing right now, what stresses me is, and it has me thinking, it's just stuff that happens among our friends and us. Because I don't have nobody. The people I have is you and my son. My son is all I hang with. You guys see me all the time. If I'm outside, that's who I'm with.
Your boy's legit. Your boy's legit, and so is IG. Like,
yeah. So I'm by myself. But for most part, all my friends are online and stuff like that. And I think for me, what makes me sad and and sometimes be distance is the things that goes on our platforms, and I'm saying this because you're my friend. There's other people that are my friends, and I said it earlier on my other show that it bothers me because just like, see that line to split us in the middle, that's where I feel like I fit in, and I know it's not like that, but that's just the way I feel. I feel like I'm in the middle.
Do I gotta come up to Boston?
I feel like I'm in the middle, and
I'll come up there.
I just wish that it was different. That things were different because it started beautiful. It really started beautiful. It was a great family, and along the way, it took a left. And like you, my brother, I tell you all the time, like I love you guys. I love the paranormal, but I also love the other side too because they're my friends too. So
it's like I told you too, brother. And again, I'm just speaking for me. I'm just speaking for me, and I'm speaking from what I believe.
Right.
And I think people here in the chat would agree with me. Your true friends and true family,
right,
will never tell you what to do. They will be there to listen. They will be there to help you, support you, but they will never tell you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, it doesn't matter who's with who or who's doing what or what's doing. Right. Screw that. That's not, if people give you a line like this right here, if they give you this, then they don't even need to be in the picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, with my wife. She's upstairs right now. She just got home from work. She wants to spend time with me. This is important to me. Hey, man. A little frustrated, and I'm going to get hurt when I get upstairs. But it's all because it's play. It's all love.
Right.
I know she wants to spend time with me.
And that's fine.
But she knows that this is very important to me, and
Right.
she supports me on this. This is why I'm able to do how many things I do with Parapost, with Global Ghost Hunt, Paravid Studios, helping people with intros, outros, doing this, doing that. She knows that. But the problem is there's no communication between individuals. They don't get all the facts. And it just turns into just a big high school pissing contest. It's like, who shit don't, no, screw that. We're supposed to be adults, supposed to have respect, and it's like I said on my live, I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't care. I'm doing me, and I will always do me. And right now, and how it has been, me is about everybody. I don't care. I don't care who you follow or don't follow or do this or do that. Much love, Courtney.
Much love.
Much love. But, I don't care. I don't care. If you're my friend, then you will support me 110%, and I will support you 110%. But here's the key: unconditionally.
That's right.
And that's the problem we have. Is people are trying to do all these different things. They have these hidden agendas. They want to do this. They want to do that. Screw that. My agenda is right in front of everybody.
Right.
My agenda is helping people, being here for people, doing videos like this. I would rather do a video like this than rather have the most famous individual on my show.
Right.
This is what's important to me.
It is important. It's very important. And I'm glad that people are engaging as well, giving us your opinion and your thoughts on what we're talking about, because it's needed, and a lot of people just don't. A lot of people ain't here today to talk about what we're talking about because they were, I don't want to say weak, that they took away their lives because they couldn't deal with society or their partner, and they took their life because they figured that was the only way out. There's other ways out, man. You don't have to take that route.
Here's
go
sorry,
ahead.
brother. I was just gonna say, here's the truth. I'm gonna spit some truth right now, okay? And I've said this on my show and a couple others, and I'm gonna say it: suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Yeah. I'm gonna say it one more time: it is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I am living proof of that. It is everything you're going through, folks, is a lesson. Learn it, build on it, and use it as a stepping stone. Don't use it as a diving board. Use it as a stepping stone.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. And you get people behind you who are pushing you to the edge of that diving board. You know what? They are not your friends. Okay. Turn around, push them out of the way. Find yourself with people who can help boost you up over that stone. Mm-hmm. And stick with them. And if one falls, who cares? You do it for you. Right. Be a little selfish. It's fine. It's 100% fine to be a little selfish. Mm-hmm. But you know what? We take care of each other. That's the way we survive. It's kind of it's a catch-22. Fuck everybody, but don't fuck everybody. You know what I mean?
It's like the line. It's like the line. Yeah. You're on both sides. Fuck them. No, fuck them.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Vic, you better be glad this line's here because damn well if I was in Boston right now, we'd be somewhere haunted.
Oh yeah. Right. But that's the thing, Matt. That people go through things in life, and it all depends on how you deal with it. Yeah. And if you feel that you cannot handle a situation, reach out to someone close to you, someone that you trust, that and that you feel comfortable to talk to about your problems, because 100%. releasing that from your chest and your mind, it's a relief, believe it or not. Instead of letting it there and let it build and build and build, by the time that gets to full blown, man, you're ready to do something crazy. Mm-hmm. And that's what you don't want to do. No. You don't want to do something or commit something because of your anger, or you're at the point of tipping over and you're hurting people along the way, and then you do it, and then you recognize, like, man, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it doesn't need to be done publicly either. I want
yes,
people to know that. If you or somebody's got issues, leave it alone. Leave it off of this. Leave it off of these lives. Like, I talk about my experiences because I want people to understand that we've all gone through something.
yes,
Anytime, Banshee. But we've all been through it. And you know what? We just spoke about it, brother. Like, we got that line within, our groups and shit like that. But you know what? I'm gonna say right now, screw the line. I ain't heard about it. I mean, yeah, there are some things that does hurt me about it. Yes, of course. Recently I've lost some really good friends
yeah,
who I considered family. But you know what? They made their choices.
right,
And I am not going to sit here and cry about it. I'm not going to sit here and lose sleep over it. Why? Because they obviously weren't positive impact on my life. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do because I want to do it.
right.
And I want to be around people who accept what I want and support me on it. And if they don't, cool, go do your own thing. I ain't going to, like, here's something that I said this on my one live last week. I think you and I spoke about this a little bit. I did a live and I said it was going to be the end all to end all rant. You know what I mean? Like, I played it. I was like, let's go.
Right.
I was fired up. But you know what? I started going back and rethinking everything and thinking about everything. And I wanted to do something positive. I wanted to turn a negative into a positive, and that's exactly what I did. I want people to know that your decisions are not going to affect me. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who you're with. I'm just going to do me. And I let it all out. And I did it by myself. I didn't want anybody on that stream. I wanted it just to be me and the audience. I wanted everybody to hear what I had to say.
Right.
Not what 6 other people had to say, not what other people, this person had to say, not what this person. I didn't care. I wanted to say. And I let the truth come out about me.
Right.
What was really disgusting about it, and while I do appreciate the support, that had more views than someone like John Azuna, who came on, an actor who has had a lot of amazing accomplishments and is a great individual. He is an absolute godsend in person. He's a great personality, great person, just like yourself.
Thanks.
That got more views than someone like John.
Because a lot of people love gossip, and it's like you telling the world the truth, and nobody wants to listen because you're telling the truth, but you sit there and lie and say, you're about to bring the moon down next week and everybody's watching, knowing it's a damn lie, but they like it. It's exciting.
I will say this publicly because I'm not ashamed of it. I got no secrets. You want to know any secrets about me? Message me. I'll tell you anything you want. I don't care. Right. But that post that I put, and I know you know which one I'm talking about. That was a trap. I set a trap. I wanted people in because I want them to see that even though while I was disappointed and I was upset and I was pissed about what happened with everything, I can still break free of that negativity. I can still be positive.
Oh, yeah.
I lost some damn good friends, people who I trusted. I would have let, babysit my daughter. I would have trusted them with my life. And what they did was not only disgusting, but disrespectful. And anybody should have been mad. But you know what? I was mad for a day. And what was funny was after I did that, I started seeing people coming out of the woodwork. The truth came out just like I wanted it to. People fell for it. And now the true colors are not just for the community, not for everybody, for me. I'm seeing the truth now. They showed their hand. They fell for my trap, what I wanted them to do. They did what I wanted them to do. And now I know who is actually positive for me and who isn't.
Right. And I do that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Because you need to know who's on your side and who ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. I do that with relationships.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm with a woman, I play I play with her mind too. I want to see where she at, what she thinking. So I do certain things,
Mhm.
right? I do certain things when I'm with a female.
Yeah.
We out, I do certain things just to see how she replies to it, just see what she does and how because I need to know, you know, I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Oh, I test the
So
Wicked Queen all the
I
time.
do certain things. I do certain things and see how she replies to it, and that's okay because you really need to know what people think about you. And I'm not saying like you're setting up traps for people,
No.
but you're in your mind you say, okay, I'm gonna say this to see who bites on it. If they say this, then that's they
It's
out
it's
the way.
it's it's poker.
Yes,
It's
it's like a
poker.
poker game.
You're
Then
bluffing.
you're bluffing, but you want to see if they're gonna buy your bluff or not. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how you start eliminating people. So I do the same thing when I meet a woman.
Yep.
I see where she stands because they can tell me anything, just
Yep.
like I can tell her anything. But if you got something in your mind that you really want to know about her, you don't tell her. You just play the cards and see how she bites on it.
Yep. And
That way, you know if it's legit or not.
see, it's funny because like, and I know you've seen my rants before. I
Mhm.
know you've seen me go off.
Yeah.
And the one thing I never do is, and this is why I love poker. Oh, there's Pam. Hey, Pam. I love Pam. Pam's another amazing woman, and
Yeah, definitely is.
excuse me. Oh, a lot of good things. A
OMG.
lot of good things.
A lot of
but
good things, fam.
basically the difference, and this is why I love poker. I don't have a poker face. You will never know what I have, but you'll never not know what I'm thinking.
Right.
I'm gonna be me, and that's how I am with everything. I will tell you exactly how I am, how I feel, what's going on, everything like that. But I'll never show you my cards
You can't.
until it's too late.
You show your cards, you're gonna lose all the time.
But I will never ever lose. Period.
Right.
Because whenever I need it, and this is again psychological warfare.
Right.
When I need to bluff and I need to get some answers, I will get them.
Oh yeah.
I will get them.
You play the
And
game.
you ain't gonna see it till after.
Okay. You be shooting 3-pointers from the 3-point line.
Ankles broken, just a trail
Yeah.
of broken ankles. That's it.
This is why I stay Gucci all the time with everybody. I stay Gucci with everybody. I don't play two sides. I play one whole side, and that's everybody.
And that's the same way with me.
Right.
100% the same with me. I will be your best friend or I'll be your worst enemy. And the way I'll be your worst enemy is I won't react.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Matt, the thing I think with me is that, like, growing up and learning everything I learned and made me become a better man is to acknowledge my mistakes.
Of course.
And if I'm wrong, to apologize. Right. Even if it's eating me inside, even if I don't like the person and I really wanted to hurt them. I would have to apologize and say, hey, listen, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean it. I was in a moment where you really ticked me off. You pushed the buttons, but I just want to know I'm not mad at you because a man of God or a woman of God, you can't keep hate in your heart. You can't keep hate. You can't keep hate in your heart because you're not going to function correctly.
Nope.
So I try to mend with these people, and I don't have any enemies now. I do not have not one that I can say that's my enemy. Dislike, maybe, because I can't sit here and say I like everybody. There's a few people I dislike, but that's just the way they are. I got to not accept it, but because they're good people and that's who they are, I have a choice to accept it or don't. But I have accepted it because I know that deep in their heart, they're good people. They just don't know how to express certain things or say certain things, and it may hurt someone. But I know that they're not saying it to hurt it. It's just the way it came out. The way they put it together, and and that's okay because we're not all of us are the same. Not all of us are intelligent. Not all of us finish school. Not and people express themselves in a different way where it can hurt someone when they saying things, but in their mind, it's they think it's okay. They like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you might say something to me that I might I might take it personal, but in your mind you feel like you didn't it wasn't nothing bad to
Well,
you,
yeah. Well, here's the thing, bro. Like in the paranormal, right? Like we all investigate differently. I know you've heard me say that before. We all have our own way of investigating. I don't care how you investigate.
Right.
Who cares? Our differences were going to make us stronger.
Right.
We'll bring us together. The same way in life. There's some things that that people have said on their shows or do shows that I personally don't like. So I can do one or two things: either watch them and support them, or just don't watch it. It's not that I hate the person; it's just I don't want to watch it. That is not interesting to me at the moment.
Right.
But the problem lies is these people take things to the next level. And in all honesty, like I've told you before, and little disclosure for everybody, Victor and I have, like I said, have had a lot of conversations privately. But the one thing that we've always said to each other, we just recently said, was if I got a problem with my boy, I will talk to him about it. I will come to him. I'm not going to go to 4 or 5 other people
Third, fourth
and then
party.
come to Victor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come live and say, Victor, I'm calling you out. But no, fuck that. I'm going to come to Victor. I will say, yo, brother, you said something last night on your show I didn't really agree with. Can you explain to me why you said it, or what was done?
Right.
And
that's
we work
the right
it out.
way. That's the right
We
way
work
to
it out. And I would do the same thing with anybody. Laverty, it don't matter. I don't care who it is. It don't matter. I respect the people enough to where if I have a problem, I'll come to you. And if you got a problem, you come to me. The problem is there's a lot of people out there that are going 7 different directions, and then I'm the last to find out that someone's got a problem with me.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, and this is where the respect comes in. If you got a problem with somebody, like if I got a problem with Victor, I will tell Victor, hey, yo, brother, this is what's going on. This is how I feel. This is what's going on. This is what's up. And then after I tell him my side, I shut up. I let him talk. I let him get it out. Mm-hmm. And then I come back and we talk about something else.
Right.
And we try to fix it. And if it can't be fixed, then the end of the conversation is going to be exactly the same. Okay, brother, well, I love you. I respect you. I can't work with you anymore. Have a great life. Have a great day. Maybe we can catch up later. And that's the way it's supposed to be dealt with.
It's simple. I mean, that's the way I deal with it. So, you're right. It should be dealt that way. And a lot of us do deal that way. A lot of us don't.
And you know what? Those who don't, here's the thing. I will say from personally, I don't care. Do I know people are out there talking smack about me? Yeah, 100%. I know. Do I care? No. Do I care whether they're telling the truth about me or not? No. Why? Because I know who I am. And my true friends, the people that I care about, they know who I am. Like yourself, brother. I know you know me. You know how I am. You know where I stand with you, IG, the Don Vic Show, your boy, your family. You know where I stand.
Right.
And no one's going to change that because why? It's not because of what I've said on these shows. And by the way, folks, Victor will attest to this. My brother here will attest to this. I've also said it to him privately, one-on-one. I'm not saying it just because I'm on his show.
Right.
This is truth.
True facts.
And you know what? If people want to talk smack about me, go for it. I don't care. You're just making yourself look stupid. I got no secrets. I got no secrets. You want to talk about it? Let's talk. But we're gonna do it privately.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Privately. I just think that we all are grown. Everyone's adults, and I don't think that any issue that has to do with one person, a third party should be involved. It should be directly that person and the other person talk about it, get rid of it. Because when you start adding people to it, then the story one way, some way or somehow is going to take a left, and someone added to whatever you said, Matt, before it got to me. Because it went through so many people. What you said about me could probably be 2 things By the time it got back to me, now it's a paragraph. Now I got to call Matt and find out why he said all these things he said. Matt's going to say, well, I didn't say that. I only said this. And so where the other stuff come from? Oh, well, people started adding stuff to it. So that's why it's always best to go directly to the source.
Yep.
And whatever happens. And at the end, like Matt said, if you could be friends, be friends. If not, you go your way, I go mine. I keep your name out my mouth, you keep yours out my mouth, and everything's good.
Yeah.
If in the future you decide you want to be my friend, or you figure that you got over it and you want to reach out, then that's fine too. We can do that.
And I'll tell you what, folks, 99% of these issues can be resolved with one thing: time.
That's it.
Talk about it. Talk about what's fresh. Obviously, you want to get the straight truth. You want to know it. Get it done. Try to work with it. But then revisit it. Wait a week or two. And then really think, was it really worth it? Like if Victor said, fuck the paranormal consultant. Okay, well, that's obviously going to get me upset. It's going to make me riled up, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, you know what? That really wasn't anything. I don't really care. And it'd be like, yo, Vic, I know you were probably heated. You said it out of hatred. You're upset. Everything good. And it is what it is.
Right.
And we move on.
And it's happened to me, Matt. It's happened to me one time, maybe two times in my career as a talk show, that someone has said that I has said about someone, and I automatically put it on blast, and I put the person, I said, listen, no, I don't do that. I don't talk about nobody, especially if I don't know you. I'm not gonna, and it just caused a lot of chaos. Other people started excuse me, other people started to get Thank you. Other people started to get into the conversation that had nothing to do with it, because it was done publicly. Not that I was talking bad about the person, but I had to put the person in their place, because they made their stuff publicly about me, and it was all false, and lies. So I went live, and I straightened everything out.
Good. That's what you should.
Right. But I felt like I didn't have to do that because we're grown.
We shouldn't.
That should have been done behind the cameras, not in front of the cameras, but because they already put my name on blast, I had to come and defend myself, to find out that the person was lying all the time. And
amazing how that works.
Jealousy, it's and hate is true. It's real. And you know me for a while. I ain't never said anything about nobody. I ain't never disrespecting anybody, because that's not my character.
No. And that's why I respect you and IG and what you got going with you and your family.
Right. My team is like that. My whole team is like that.
Yeah, I know. Much love, Banshee.
Much love. Love.
But okay, you know what's funny, brother? When I do these rants, when I've done them in the past, people want names. They keep saying, well, tell me the names, tell me names.
What?
Do you know why I don't?
Right.
Here's why. If people are getting that upset about it, a blanket statement, and for those of you who don't know what a blanket statement is, that means that paranormal investigator, which one? There's a lot of them. It's a blanket statement. It means there's a lot of people this pertains to. It's about everybody.
Right.
And what I'm saying, I'll 100% honest with you. I don't got a name in my head.
Right.
I've got multiple. Yeah. But it's a blanket statement. This is for everybody. I don't use names because it is a genuine statement to everybody in this field. Right. It is meant for positivity. It is meant to learn. And more importantly, it's a bunch of red flags for people. People out there are always asking, well, how do I know if this person's toxic or if this person's doing this? Here's how you're doing it. Here's how you know. You will see it. It is blatantly obvious.
Yes.
They don't hide it. If someone is negative on a stream or out in public, you know it.
Right.
Just like going to the store. You know a good parent from a bad parent.
Right.
You don't know the person, but you know if they're good or they're bad parents just by the way they act with their kids.
Yeah. And you know what, Matt? You remember a female we had a while ago that was causing a lot of issues with the paranormal.
I've got a list. So
Well, you know, she was like, she had just came in and we helped her boost up. She was getting a lot of people, and then she started stealing guests from other people. You
I'm with you.
know,
I'm with you.
I ain't seen her no more.
I did for a little bit. Apparently wanted to make a comeback and wanted to get back into the groups, and it was like, all right, cool. You want to talk about it, work things out? I'll never say no to anybody. You want to talk? Let's talk. I don't care.
Right. I haven't seen
Never
her
wanted
in a while. I haven't.
Never wanted to. She, I said we set up a time. Never showed. Never wanted to talk. So you know what? I'm not worried about it.
And you know what? And this is why I say what I say, because I try to help her because she wanted to be an actress.
Mm-hmm.
And I do it, but I do it to certain people that I connect to certain people so that they can elevate themselves. And I truly believed in her. We all did. She was started off good, and I said, she kept saying, "Oh, you know, I wanna be in a movie and stuff." So I said, "I'm gonna give you an opportunity."
Mm-hmm.
I connected her to Baltimore, to one of my directors that I know, great guy that I've been in 2 of his movies.
Mm-hmm.
They connected, they were doing their thing. He calls me afterwards, said, "Hey, what happened to your friend?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, she wanted to be an actress. I gave her a major role, and then she got cold feet. And then, so I let that ride, right?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" So he goes, she wanted to come to my event. He was doing an event, a big event, and she asked him she could come. He said, "Yeah, I want you to come, and I want you to be my host, to host the event."
Mm-hmm.
She said she couldn't make it. So I give you these opportunities, and then you shoot me down. You know, you shoot the director, you make him look bad, you make me look bad. How were she expecting me to keep talking to her or help her out?
I mean,
I just couldn't do it no more.
yeah, no, I don't blame you. No, see, this is the thing. People are either going to change or they're not going to change. To me, you get one shot. You screw up, you get one more shot. That's it. And after that, you're on your own. I'm not going to sit here and chase people. I'm not going to, like, people always say that, you know, if you got a problem with somebody, reach out. And then they're like, oh, well, it's a two-sided street. Well, the reason why typically I don't reach out, because I don't have a problem. I don't care. If somebody wants to talk to me, you know how to find me. I mean, brother, you know me, and I know Pam knows. I am not a hard man to find.
Right.
I'm pretty out there. So, you know, just reach out.
Right. Pam says, also, no one should ask you to choose one side or the other that's not a friend if they ask you to do that. Exactly. What's up, Mommy?
Who's that handsome man right there? Who's that player?
That's her son.
Yo, loving that vest.
I'm gonna have to go jack him.
He looks.
No,
slick.
I mean, I'm coming to jack your son. I'm taking his vest.
He looks slick.
Yeah.
But no, like, I'm not gonna chase people. I never have, never will. If people want to talk to me, you know where I'm at. You don't want to talk to me, you want to block me on Facebook? Cool. I'm still going to bed at a good time. I'm still going to get my sleep. I don't care.
We don't listen. We're at the point where we don't got time for that, man. We doing things and we meeting people and we're getting into, you know, into bigger things slowly but surely. Every year that goes by, we're meeting people and getting into other things, and that's what it's all about. You know, I for those that hate me, I thank you greatly, because it's that hate that motivate me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I say. So I know a lot of people don't like my show. That's okay. And and probably people talk about me, but that's okay too, because I don't care at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, they're the one with the problem, not me. I don't have nothing to hide. Number one, I don't owe nobody nothing, and I ain't say nothing about nobody. And if I do, I'll go directly to them because that's just who I am. So, we all have issues, we all have problems, and it's how we deal with them.
Mhm.
Because I'm not going to stress over a problem no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not stressing over no one that it's not, you know, it- it's not there for my best interest. I'm not
Great,
doing that.
great.
I'm just gonna move forward, do what I got to do. Either you're my friend or you're not, and I'm gonna move forward. If I can help you along my journey, I'm gonna do that because that's just who I am. If you burn your bridges with me, that's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna keep moving. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from being who I want to be and do what I want to do. You know, I just want peace with all of us because we all families, we brothers and sisters, and I love you all. And I just wish that it someday or somehow everything gets better.
Yo, if that plan, what we were talking about, if that comes, you let me know. I'm ready.
Oh no, well, the thing is that I did bring it up, right? I did bring it up, and some didn't. They and that's their opinion, and that's okay, I guess. If maybe they're stealing their feelings, about the situation, but eventually they'll you know
Oh,
some need more time to heal than others, whatever. You know what I mean?
and that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Hey,
All
Lori.
right, Lori.
Here's the thing. Like, what people don't realize is there's actually three sides to a story. They always say,
We always talking about you, Brian.
mm.
You got more. Hey, you got more crap on you than you do on your back. Than you do in your toilet. Okay.
uh,
Don't
Mister.
take off your hat because it'll be shit on your head, boy.
I love Brian. I love
Brian.
Brian.
Brian is funny as hell. I love that dude.
But no, the fact is there's here's the thing. If you have an issue, deal with it immediately. Do it while it's fresh.
Yes.
It is a hard thing to do, but that is the best way to do it. Deal with it immediately. If somebody needs time, that's fine, but at least get the ball rolling on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
I
say
agree.
strike. They say strike while the iron's hot. Well, strike. This hammer's ready to come down. You give me the green light. That's coming down,
Right.
and it's not in a negative way. It's in a constructive way.
Right.
And everything we've said here tonight is truth.
Well, that's why I love my show because we talk facts here, baby. You feel me? If it ain't the truth, don't come on my show because you're gonna be tuned out.
If it ain't the truth, it ain't the Don.
That's right. It's
that needs to be merged. That needs to be merged.
Yes, I love the truth because that the truth sets you free.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you gain by lying anyway? All you do is lie, keep building lie till you forget your own lies, and you're gonna get caught because you've been lying for damn long. You forgot the first lie you said. Yeah, go ahead.
And if you get caught on it, if you get caught in your lie, be an adult. Man up, be like, you know what? I was mad, something happened, this happened, that happened.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, and move on. But if it's a continuation of things, cut that off.
No bueno. My son says lies.
Mucho.
No bueno, no good. And
Yo, Stack, se habla español.
yeah, se habla español, senora. So, man, I'm just happy you came here and we spoke about this. It's very important for not just you and I to talk about it, but everyone else that's part of the team and part of the the circle to listen to what we had to say. And anyone that has an issue and with anyone else on our platforms or circle, if I can help or Matt can help to bond the problem, man, reach out to us, and we'll do whatever we can to try to make the situation better.
Yeah, and if you're going through anything,
or anything,
anything at all, anything, it don't matter. It don't
Right.
matter if it's paranormal. It don't matter what's going on. If you feel alone, you are already lying to yourself. You have people, anybody in this chat, me, Victor, anybody at Parapost, anywhere, we all got you. You've got family and friends who care. You are not alone, and distance means nothing. Victor's in freaking Boston. Baby's in Australia.
Baby. Yeah.
I'll be up there. Oh, I'm coming for you, Victor. I'm coming, brother. We're gonna look at some dead people.
Matt been trying to get me to go hunting with him.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
But I'll get
Matt, you're close to me. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not close. You're like
I'll be picking people up.
8 hours away from me.
I drove to New Orleans. That's 20 hours. Do you think I won't come up there?
Yeah, you are closer to me, though. Yeah, you are closer.
I'll pick people up on the way. We'll bring a big old van for Victor.
Yeah, because I went to Philly. Some of my family lives in Philadelphia. So when I went out there, I thought you was close. I said, Matt probably around, but you live away from the city, not in the city. My family's in the city.
Well, you know where Harrisburg is? A little bit north of Philly. I'm about an hour and a half from Harrisburg. So I'm about 2.5 hours.
I was out there. I told you I was out there. That was far from Philly.
I would make it. I'd go. I would. Trust me. I heard a couple months ago when you said you're going to Atlantic. You're going to the AC. I was thinking about it. I was like, do I have time?
Yeah. I'm saying, you have no idea the fun that me and my son and my team have when we go out.
I want to chill with you all.
You can. You're gonna love it, man. We're so cool, bro. We're so cool, and everything we do together. We go buy food till we eat. We go buy food, and you think we got 10 people coming. Nah, that's for us.
Stacks. If you're in here, and IG, if you're still hanging out, help me out. I'll tell you what. I'll hook up with y'all. We'll hang out. We'll do things. But Stacks, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all come to my turf. You come see my stuff. I'll see your side. You come see my side, and we'll bring this guy along with. Mm-hmm. I'll show you some stuff.
Yeah, Matt going to take us in the woods and get us chased by Bigfoot.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, if it's a good night.
If it's a good night. But I'm glad we spoke about this, and I'm glad that people were engaging as well. And we need to have more conversations like this, because mental health is a real problem.
Yeah.
Around the world, not just with us that we but in general, it's a big problem, and it needs to be talked about. And we never know who we save, man. We don't know who's watching this show right now. We're talking, and it's going through stuff that maybe thinking about taking their lives or taking someone else's life, and hear this story that we're talking about and change their mind. And one life that we save, man, it's better than no lives.
Well, I will say this again. It is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Exactly.
And I can sit here and confidently say that because I was there, not just once, but twice.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you go back and listen, distance means nothing, mister. I'll come over there. I'll yell across the border to you. But, I had the belt around my neck. I had the knife in my hand.
Yeah. I
was ready. So when I can sit here and say it is not worth it. Right. No matter what you may think, it is not worth it. There are people who do care about you. And if you don't believe me, then why the hell are we doing this video if it doesn't mean anything to us?
Exactly. Good way to put it.
You can't fight that logic. So, but before we go, brother, I do have a really good morale booster. I've got a really good morale booster. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Steelers beat the Ravens.
Did they just? I love the Steelers. One of my favorite teams back in the days.
Yo, black and yellow.
Black, you see it, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Terrible towels going tonight. So
Okay.
yeah, 17-10.
Ooh, baby, I think I love you. From head to toe. Hey, hey.
Black and yellow all day, every day. That's it. That's it. But yeah, talk about a morale booster.
Right.
But
it's crazy.
But
boo.
brother,
my son said boo. Yeah. So
we can't all have class and good taste. It's okay.
Right. He said he waited 30 minutes for the elevator. Adapted to my life. Let my ass on my elevator working. You guys are funny. He just turned 17. Yeah, who?
Is that
Brian just turned 17.
Your boy just turned 17? Oh, he's still young. He don't know nothing. He needs to learn himself. He doesn't have the taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He needs the Berg. You need to take him to go see the Berg. Then he'll change his mind.
Okay, well, Matt, you my brother. I love you to death. Your wife as well. You guys are awesome. And no matter what nobody says, I think in my book you're okay. You know,
likewise, brother. You and your family. Even though Stax doesn't like Pittsburgh, I still accept him.
Yeah. And the fact that you came on and we spoke about this because this was important to you, and I wanted to make sure that we got this out to the people and to kind of like help you also get stuff out your chest as well. But are you available Wednesday night at 7 p.m. because you're going to be one of my judges for the challenge with AJ Paso and Johnny Knuckles?
I would not miss it. There better be an act of God for me to miss it. I will go out with a mobile phone in the middle of nowhere. I will go to a Denny's, hook up to their Wi-Fi. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this.
This is gonna be good.
Sorry to hear.
And Brian. So I need you and Brian, if you guys are gonna be not busy on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. I need you guys to come on the show and be and judge with me. AJ Capasso and Johnny Knuckles will be challenging each other to see who has the best song. And viewers and Matt and Brian will also vote to see who they think.
If Brian tries to get away from it, I will blow up his phone. I will go up there. I will go to Canada.
I got people in Canada that'll go get Brian another new hat. You heard? I got people in Canada that will go to Brian. Brian have no idea who they are. They'll be like, Don Vince sent me, Yeah.
You're late for your show.
Brian better be good, man. Brian better be good.
Here's a casting call.
yeah, here's a casting call, buddy.
Brother.
So tune in on Wednesday, 7 p.m. I have Matt and Brian as some judges alongside of me with AJ and Johnny Knuckles that will be challenging themselves on Wednesday. It's going to be great. People tune in. Let's see who wins and goes on to the next challenge.
I can't wait. I'm excited for this. Can't wait. I've been waiting.
Okay.
Been waiting. So, I'm wearing Steeler. I'm representing black and yellow.
Oh, Dave, black and yellow. You already know that.
I'm doing it. I'm wearing my Steelers hoodie on Wednesday.
Man. Don't worry, they might think you're a Latin king. Black and yellow.
Yeah. I look like a Latin king. I'm the albino.
Oh boy, Shani Page, what's up? What's in the building? Is this you know that person?
I know Shani.
Okay, what's up, Shani?
Beautiful people.
Good. So thank you guys for coming on the show. Thank you guys for supporting my guests, Matt, and supporting my show. Thank you guys so much, Brian. I'll see you Wednesday. Matt, I'll see you Wednesday. And everyone else that tunes in Wednesday to see this amazing challenge. Can't wait because Brian says that AJ can sing. So
he can.
I want to definitely see this. Johnny Knuckles, I haven't heard him sing yet, but he wants the opportunity. Then we're going to put him on the show and have him go against AJ. And then AJ will probably challenge your buddy that wants to be a part of this as well.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good kid. Real good kid.
Okay, cool. So thank you so much for coming on the show, Matt. Love you, brother. Stay safe. Stay sucker free. Stay away from the negativity, which I know you are. And I'll talk to you guys before Wednesday, Tuesday, just to confirm you guys are on. And we on rocking.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast, brother. And thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you, man.
Much
Thank
love
you so
to you
much.
and much respect.
Likewise. See you later. Ciao. Yes, that's my brother Matt Barron. Great guy. Lot to say. And I just want to say this, folks. Sometimes we don't agree with each other. We have a fallout. But remember this, we're grown, and anything that you want to say to anyone, go to them directly. Don't bring a third party into your conversation about someone else, because the things get out of hand. Go directly to them, speak your mind, speak your piece, and then whatever happens at the end, either you're going to become friends or not, let that be it, and that's it. Move on. You know what I mean? And again, I'm looking for people that would like to be on my new show, The Showdown, the Don Vic Show Showdown. If you can sing, or you a shower singer, or you want to take an opportunity to come on the show and sing and have fun and maybe even win a challenge, come on along. Everyone's welcome to my show. Okay, so don't be afraid. This ain't no competition. This is just a challenge to see who has better performance than the next guy or the next gal. That's it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Love you guys so much. Power Post Network, I love you guys. Love all the paranormals around the world and all the viewers. YouTube, I love you, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Power Post as well. You already know the vibes. Your boys in the building, about to head out. So you guys have a great day, great night. I'll see you guys Wednesday. And you already know the vibes. Peace. Peace, love, respect. Y'all know the vibes. I'm out of here. Love you.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.